We love scallops. A lot of times they're very pricey at the restaurants, but they go with everything from your favorite vegetables to over a beautiful Caesar salad or, you know, risottos. They are absolutely easy to work with, easy to cook, and Chef is bringing these brand new for us today. So what you're going to get is 3 pounds of your scallops. You're gonna get about 10 to 20 per pack, so you'll get them in 3 individual packs. We have single or auto ship available. These are available to ship by May 18th. You will get them on time for Memorial Day. But this is a brand new launch, and Chef, already these juicy, sweet, mild, beautiful scallops, already very limited. People have been shopping all night. I think I got less than 1,000.
You're exactly right. Now, here's the deal. I'm not surprised at all. I should say I am surprised, but I'm not. I knew that people would source these out, they would find them, and they would go crazy for them. I've thrown some into a pan here. Now, don't forget, scallops, have a look at these beautiful big scallops. Scallops are normally the kind of things, now I've just put them in, so I want to get them a little bit of caramelization underneath. Matt's setting up what you get, and then we'll turn off that fan if you don't mind, please, Matt. What I've got over here, look at how I throw these into a pan, Leslie. Again, into my DuraPan. This is the multi-purpose pan. We have some of them right now. We're going to try and demonstrate it later, but we certainly don't have enough to make it through the end of the day. So if you want to grab it, now is the opportunity to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my scallops in. Here's why this is such an incredible purchase. You're bringing home luxury. You know, you only really get scallops in restaurants, don't you? But don't worry about it. We've got you covered. These are coming out of the East Coast. Now, scallops, of course, better out of the East Coast than the West Coast because they love that cold water. These are wild-caught scallops. They come out of a responsibly sourced, sustainable fishery. And that's very important to understand. I've thrown them in, but let me show you what you're taking home. What we've gone ahead and done is we've dry packed these, and you can see them. It's a very important part of this because you can see how they move around. Sometimes what people will do is they'll pack them and it'll come in a big block. You know what you're buying? A lot of frozen water, okay? Here's the deal. When you shuck a scallop, you want to take that muscle out, remove the roe, remove all of the stuff that you don't want to eat, and then what you do is you lay them out, you let them dry. You put them on some dry paper and then you freeze them. That way, you're taking home 3 bags ready to cook. They defrost very, very quickly and very easily. And here they are, these beautiful East Coast wild-caught scallops. I mean, just the flavor of these, Leslie, is something else.
You're right, and it's like for people that don't like seafood too, you still love scallops because it's very mild, very delicate flavor. Some people even describe it as sweet. These are super tender and beautiful, and it's brand new. They are jumbo in size because I've seen the ones that are really tiny. Chef, I don't know what those are called, but these are the jumbo size, and everybody's going to get 3 of those 1-pound packets. Okay, very, very limited on these. These are wild caught here in the US off our East Coast. And if you want them, try them out today. We do have single and auto ship available as well. I know a lot of you are just choosing the auto ship because it's a wonderful way to just secure and lock in that price. You can cancel at any time. You decide the frequency with which you want to get your beautiful scallops, but one of the easiest dinners you can make. I know a lot of people just think of them as an appetizer. You don't have to do that anymore. You can bring these out for dinner anytime you want, thanks to Chef. 084052 is your item number. Chef, any recommendations and tips for cooking? Because I know a lot of people are like, well, how do I get the sear? What do I do to do it the way the chefs do?
Okay, so what you do is you warm up your pan till it's nice and hot. You can see the caramelization that I'm getting on these gorgeous scallops here. Of course, I'm doing them in my DuraPan. If you want to just go ahead, to be honest, I kind of leave them just as they are. You know, if you want to go ahead and make a sauce, I'm going to lift these scallops off, right? Very, very simple. And then I'm going to pop them down there. Let's make sure we get them all out. Let me jump to this other pan as well, because look at those scallops there with the beautiful peppers. But have a look over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pour a little bit of white wine into there, right? So you can see all of the flavor lift up off the bottom of that pan. I've got my little silicone handles. Well, Matt's stolen one, but come on, Matt, don't go stealing my silicone handles,
That's sneaky,
darling.
Matt.
Thank you, mate. All right, so look, I give that a little shake. As that white wine starts to reduce down, Now, the first time you see me put butter into my DuraPan today is right now, because I'm gonna make a little butter sauce. Of course, you don't need the butter to cook. I'll take a pan, thanks, Matt. But what you do need is to add a little flavor with the butter. So I'm gonna throw in a little parsley. Chives are beautiful as well. As that butter melts with that white wine, you know, I mean, in a restaurant, and as a restaurateur, I know a thing or two about pricing in restaurants. This plate of scallops, it will cost as much as lobster, by the way. This right here probably runs you 40 bucks, 50 bucks. Just that right there. You're taking home 3 bags of these scallops.
Yeah.
You know, it is just a wonderful, wonderful price.
And Chef, you'll be happy to know that the auto ship is what people are choosing today. So that is outselling the single ship. You know, with the auto ship, there's really no commitment. All you're doing is securing that price. With the auto ship, let's say you get these home and you don't like them, because look, we're human and you're not a gold penny that everybody's gonna love. You get them home, you don't love these, you don't have to worry about it. You can cancel that auto ship at any time. Today, these are brand new. You're getting 3 pounds of those jumbo, juicy, sweet scallops. They are absolutely remarkable. Chef, I find that yours are really tender. You don't always get that with scallops out there.
They're very, very delicate. It's so true. Extremely delicate, and that's the beautiful thing about them. Scallops have a real sweetness. And when you wild catch scallops, you know, there's scallops and then there's scallops. These are jumbo in size, which means that you can cook them that little bit longer. They're perfectly cooked every single time. And the reason that is because you're able to really leave them in the pan long enough to get a little bit of color, a little bit of caramelization. Look, I just threw these into my pan. And again, you're doing it without any oil or butter, and you're getting that incredible flavor. Now, if you wanted to add some spice, I would suggest going for my Hawaiian barbecue spice, because it's got a little bit of sesame, a little bit of sweetness, tiny bit of chili flake, and it's just the most wonderful spice that works with scallops. If you have a look at my spice set, that's a little bit spicy, all right? Now, you're getting all 4 of them in that gorgeous set, so you can pick up on that as well.
Yeah.
Your scallops are ready to turn in just minutes. Let me give them a shake and then a toss.
I have to tell you, Chef, I'm like greedy with my scallops. I could eat an entire bag by myself. They are so delicate and lovely. You just want to like pop them in your mouth, but whether it's over rice or pasta or a risotto, I love it over a Caesar salad. You know, people love scallops. And think about this as a gift as well. You know, these will guarantee to arrive by Memorial Day, by Father's Day. You ship this out to whoever you love across the country. We're gonna do that for you for free. You get to pay over time. You only have to pay that price up front, $29.95. Any debit or credit card. It makes the most thoughtful gift, because a lot of times, like you said, you know, we think scallops, we think luxury. You know, what a cool gift to be able to treat somebody to a scallop dinner.
Absolutely. Now, have a look at what I've done here. Leslie, I've gone ahead and sauteed these with that beautiful Hawaiian barbecue spice. I'm popping them over my fettuccine. I've done like a little Alfredo kind of a sauce. Now, like you said, the scallops do stretch. They are very rich, they're very delicate, but they're also very sweet. So you don't need too many. So if I was gonna serve for 2 people, 6 scallops, that would be really generous. If I was serving a lot more than that, by the way, let me show you how my DuraPan cleans, because I want you to see this, you guys. I've actually burnt this on a little bit, and watch what I can do. Just with a towel, I can literally go on through and wipe that DuraPan out. So yes, we're gonna try